are back here 10 minutes now past the hour. In March of this year, we met a geology professor. He shared with us the hidden geological drama that makes up our landscape. It's what makes Minnesota so unique.
So behind the scenes last time, we talked briefly about the connection between rocks found in Minnesota and in Mars. We're welcoming back University of St. Thomas professor Tom Hickson to Minnesota Live. Tom, I don't even remember how we got started on this Mars thing.
Because I just always talk about it.
Okay.
It's just the thing I do. You know?
Right. So where in the world did you come up with this? And what are you talking about here?
Well, so I'm talking about these rocks. They're called microbialites. And it turns out that Minnesota has some really old rocks, right? Like when the continent was really young and the Earth was pretty young, right? And so when the Earth was young, especially up in northern Minnesota,
Okay.
sort of that way, right? So there are rocks up there that are pretty old, and they formed in a time when, like, the Earth was a completely different place, really hostile, carbon dioxide atmosphere, not a pleasant place to be. And so life evolved in those types of conditions. Yeah, like this picture here of this mat. This is called a microbial mat from a spring in Yellowstone National Park, and these microbes grow in like the craziest places. I mean, they're everywhere, right? They're in your gut. They go down like 8 kilometers in the Earth's crust. I mean, they're literally everywhere. So the early Earth, that was the first type of life, right? Were these slimy, microbial systems, and so what we do is we study. We actually try to understand. Like Mars, right? Mars probably went through a similar evolution to us, right? So when Earth was young, that's probably what Mars was like. And so if we're going to find evidence for life on Mars, it's not going to be a green man, It's going to be rocks that have the evidence of microbes in them. So that's what I study, and that's what right. So that, and actually the Mars rover right now is looking for that evidence, right? Is literally looking for the evidence of rocks that might have formed by microbes.
And aren't they like sealing that information up, and at some point, down the line, they're hoping to like get these samples and bring them back, because there's not actually any rocks from Mars.
Exactly. Well, and actually, not to get too political here, I try to avoid that, but it's there was a plan to have they're actually caching samples in that with that rover, right? And then the idea was in a few years to send a probe up, grab those samples and bring the first rock samples back to Earth, right? But because of all of the changes that we've seen in science funding and things, the current administration cut the funding. Well, they cut the funding for the Mars sample return mission, but my guess is that that's something they're going to do.
Sure. We're
going to realize, like, okay, we cached all these samples there. At some point, they're going to bring those samples back. And so they need something to compare them to.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you brought one of those rocks?
Yeah, I brought one of the rocks, but actually what I wanted to do was to kind of show my little demo.
Yes.
Okay.
Explain to us what you're going to do.
Okay,
Is
so
there
what I'm
going to
going
be
to do...
a volcanic explosion?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is like such a wimpy, But it's real science, right? Because it's got an Erlenmeyer flask, okay? Right. So what I want to just demonstrate
I'd love to be in one of your classes.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden it just became science. It was just BS, but now it's science, right? So what I want to demonstrate is what microbes do, right? So microbes, we know, right, that like corals create their environment that they live in, right? They create their houses, right? Clams, mollusks, right?
Yeah.
They secrete calcite, the mineral calcite, right? And that's what then becomes limestone, right? Well, so we know that critters can create minerals, right? But microbes, they live in these complicated mats, and they don't do it the same way. They don't do it like a mollusk or a clam that does it genetically. What they do is more like this, okay? So this is just water with an indicator in it. Right now the water is kind of basic, right? It's actually pretty neutral right now, right? So it's a classic litmus test, but we're going to do it with color, right? So hopefully this will work, because these things always fail. I'm just going to blow into it.
And the color's changing.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. Okay, right? It changed color. So I changed this is like litmus paper. What I did by blowing out my carbon dioxide, right, is I made the water a little bit more acidic, right? And that changed the color. Microbes and microbial mats in these communities, they do the opposite. They use my CO2, right, or the CO2 that's in the water, right, and through their respiration, their metabolism, right, they change the chemistry of the water around them, just like I changed the chemistry of this water by blowing into it, right, and what that does is it creates the conditions to form the mineral calcite. Calcium carbonate, and that triggers the formation of crystals that then get trapped and get formed around the microbial communities.
And then that's what makes...
And that makes a rock, like
that
this.
Makes sense.
Yeah, right. So that's how we go from water and slime, right, to rock and preserved in the rock record, right?
Can I rewind a little bit and get back to the Mars thing? Do we know for sure that these exist in Mars?
Not yet.
Because if we did, then you would know that there had been life there.
Yeah, we'd be going gaga.
The assumption is it probably is.
The assumption is that it probably is. And actually, the rovers, and they have started to find, like we already know that there's evidence for water on Mars, right? Yeah. NASA's goal is follow the water, find the water, because if you can find water, you can probably find life, right? So we already know that there was water, flowing water, standing water. Actually, the rover is in what's called Jezero Crater, which was probably an old lake deposit. I work in ancient lake deposits that were really hostile environments, places that, not a place where you're going to find a bunch of fish, right? You're going to find microbes that can survive, because microbes can survive in crazy conditions. So Mars, crazy conditions, terrible place to live. Only thing that's probably going to survive is something like a microbe. So yeah, that's the idea, is they are looking for evidence for this. And then what we do is we look at evidence for these on the early Earth, right? When the Earth was also really hostile. And we look at what their chemistry is like, what their shapes are like, what their textures are like under a microscope, right? And we use those, right, to understand what we expect to find on Mars, or what comes back from Mars. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about this. I was thinking on the way over here, like, to me, the analogy is like, okay, you know, your kid always leaves the knife on the counter, right? Every morning, right? And you know that your kid always does this. And then one morning you come down and you see the knife there and you go, oh, my kid left the knife there, right? That's kind of what we're doing here, right? That we are, like, by analogy, like, we know that this is how all these things tend to form on Earth, and it's the best examples we have. So if we see those on Mars, we have confirmation, right? That and you know, so what we're looking for is that rock evidence or chemical evidence or something like that.
Is there any areas right now in, like, Minnesota where you're looking for this?
Oh yeah. So this is actually, I brought this one because it's pretty. I call it my chia pet. It's not mine. It's actually from the Science Museum in Minnesota. This is actually kind of cool. I've sliced off part of it so you can sort of see the texture inside. And do you notice it looks like a coral almost?
It does.
Right? It looks almost not
like
a coral. Yeah, or a fungus or something. Yeah, not a coral. This is actually made by a microbial community that's growing up on this. This is a clast, like just a cobble that was on the bottom of the lake. This is from a modern lake. These are growing now. In a lake in Minnesota, I can't tell you where, but these are growing now, and that under pretty harsh conditions, very alkaline conditions, right? So we have modern versions, which is pretty cool. We just kind of found this out, learned about this in the last few years. There are modern ones. We're going to go diving, I hope, on these in a couple of weeks, and then there are some in kind of medium-age rocks called the Shakopee Formation down by Hastings, Minnesota. Those are sort of on the 500-million-year-old age, right? Like around there. Wow. And then these are actually from what's called the Gunflint Formation up in northern Minnesota, Gunflint Trail, right, in that area. These are called stromatolites. That's the ones from the Shakopee Formation, and they're kind of highlighted what I'm seeing. Some people say you have to have smoked a little something to be able to see that, but
Professor, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Good to see you.